Alright, so it's been about a year since me and my partner built this little bush shacky kind of thing, I guess you could call it. And yeah, I always said, I think at the start, that I'd want to come back and check up on it, like maybe a year later or something like that. And it's pretty much that time. Now, I have done a few little check-ins since, because originally I thought this side of the bush was going to have a burn-off, and that never happened for some reason. I really don't know why, but it never went ahead. The date kept getting pushed back, and it just hasn't happened. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, I thought, you know what, how about we go back one last time to this little bush shack me and my partner made and see how it's still standing almost 1 year later. This will be the last checkup that I do. The last one I did was around Christmas time of 2024. So it's been at least around 5-6 months since then. And Cyclone Alfred has happened since here in Queensland. So yeah, we're gonna take a look and see if it's still standing after all this time. And yeah, this will be the finale for this series. The first 3 episodes where we build the thing is definitely the most fun aspect of this series. You do want to go check that out. But yeah, it's always cool to see something you've built and how it responds and ages to what nature throws at it over time. So this is going to be our last time checking it out. Let's go have a look. You can see or hear where the water would have flowed through when everything flooded during Cyclone Alfred. You can tell by how the grass is all like pushed back and leaning in this direction. Because yeah, the water did flow right through here. It went right up the back there. Now, I really don't know what to expect or what's going to be left. In fact, I can't even really see it. Everything's so overgrown and different from when I was last through here. And I just haven't really been through here in a long time. So I'm like trying to figure out where it actually was, and that's if it's even still here. Starting to get into those colder months. So today is actually the first just real actually starting to feel cold kind of day, and I smell very smoky because I haven't worn this coat since I last went camping. Alright, I'm here. I have found it, and I have to say, compared to the last update, not a pretty sight in the slightest. It's seen better days. For starters, it's all just overgrown around here, but this was it. This was it. Everything is just, with how harsh the winds were of Cyclone Alfred, everything has just come crashing down here. As you can see, it's all starting to get overtaken by vines, and that side's been taken out. Yeah, it's not looking as green as it used to. This is looking in from the front side. I've got to say, this place has seen brighter days. You can barely even tell there was something here at this point. It's just slowly fading away, getting overtaken by all these vines. It's crazy how just something can just disappear in a year's time. Like, soon enough, you're not even going to be able to tell something was here. In fact, the only way to really tell is the zippy ties holding the last 2 sticks up. Otherwise, it just looks like a pile of sticks, you know? Nobody's really going to look at that and think, oh, yeah, that was a bush shack. So yeah, it's weird seeing it like this. So much time has just passed that it's pretty much just disappeared. I struggled just to re-find it, and it's not exactly a hard spot to find. It's just everything's so overgrown and different now, and it's been a very rainy past few months, which is very different to the dryness I'm used to here. I don't think I've ever seen so much rain happening at once here. It's bizarre. It really is a weird wet season. So yeah, everything just looks so much different, and you can just tell this thing took a beating when Cyclone Alfred came through. You can tell, obviously, it's gone. There used to be like a massive pile up of vines like right here. It's still here, but it's been like strewn about everywhere, as you can see. I'm willing to bet that a branch fell from one of the trees and that's what knocked it all down. Because the winds, I don't think would have done it. It's too low to the ground and there's too much cover. So I reckon what's happened is a tree branch has fallen and knocked it out. I mean, even just looking around, there's some branches here, which I can see these ones having knocked out the vines that were all massed up there. And yeah, there's a lot of branches in there that I can definitely see as potential ones that could have fallen from all the way up there. Look how high that look. Those trees are high up. My sock keeps just slipping off. That's not cool. It is a bedtime sock because I couldn't find my other sock, so I guess that makes sense. Well, with that marks the end of this final checkup here. I'm kind of just going through and taking this time now that I've finished the main Bush Life series to go through and finish up just any other series I have on the channel so that I can make room for something new and fresh and some new ideas. I've been in this bush a while and I think it's time to move on and check out some other places. So before I do that, I want to tie up any loose ends down here in the bush and just finish up every little series I've kind of started and not quite finished along the years. And then I think it's time for a new adventure. So this is going to mark the end of this one here. It's crazy to see how much it's changed compared to the early episodes. Of course, do check out the first 3 episodes of this series. They are easily the best ones of it. And I'll catch you in the next one.